Okay, let's go check the computer. Windows 7 Service Pack 1 is now installed. Awesome. That means I can go ahead and start installing the software now. You know what? We'll move it back. Screw it. I'm sure y'all can see that. We'll move this thing closer. There we go. Close. We're going to get rid of that executable now. Throw it away. Plug my flash drive back in. Now we're going to start putting the software on here like Adobe Reader, Openoffice, Antivirus, etc. This is an HP DX2300 micro tower. This is what this computer is. It's a corporate series computer. It's not too bad. I mean, it's a dual core, 80 gig drive, 2 gig RAM, Windows 7. So, like, this is pretty cool. Now we gotta install the flash player. There's two versions I put on here. I put on the regular one for browsers like Mozilla Firefox, Opera, and then I put the ActiveX version, which is for primarily used on Internet Explorer. So if whoever does buy this computer, if they ever do decide to install Firefox, they want to install Flash because it'll already be on here. Now we're going to throw Openoffice on here. Since this system don't have a DVD burner on it, I'm not going to put Nero on here. So that's pretty fast. I mean, it's not as fast as a brand new one, but it's not as slow as that fucking netbook that I got. That netbook, I mean, as soon as you get one or two programs going, it slows down to a crawl. I mean, Asus made that. They made that to be a netbook. That's it. I mean, they made that to be an internet machine only and nothing else. That computer originally came with Xandros on it, but my friend, he wiped it, put XP on it, and then the left mouse button stopped working. So I got it from him. Did some work for him and got it from him. Took the mouse button apart because it's just a mountaintop button. So I undid the little flap on the button, bent it up, took the button out, took the convex little piece out of it and cleaned the contacts on it, put it all back together, and it worked. Asus made that board. They used cheap buttons on it, so when the buttons stop working, you gotta clean the contacts on them. So it's crazy. I got CPU Z on here. Pentium dual Conroe core. So cool. Not bad. Now I gotta put the antivirus on here. Oh, wrong one. That's for 64-bit. Even though this computer will support a 64-bit OS, one, my bootable flash drive only does a 32-bit, and then two, it only has 2 gig of memory in it. So if it has if it would have had more than 4, I would have put 64-bit on here. But okay, now we get to hook up the internet. There we go. Internet's hooked up. I'm gonna hit the update. We are connected. My network. Hey, y'all probably recognize the monitor. Boss didn't need it, so got it from him. Did some work for him, got it from him. So, I mean, got an 80. This computer's got an 80 gig hard drive. It's got a Pentium dual core CPU, 1.6 gigahertz, 2 gig of RAM, and I'll let him put that activation. He's got his product key he's gonna put on here. This guy who owns these, he's gonna put his own product key in here. So. Like I said, these ain't mine. I'm doing these for a friend. So he just doesn't want to spend the time to do it, so I'm doing it for him. Excuse me. Installing the updates, antivirus updates. Then last but not least, I'll run the Windows updates. And then this one should be complete with the exception of the product key. We're done. See, we're protected now. And on Microsoft Security Essentials, one thing I like to do on Windows 7 systems is I like to go down here and make it where it shows the icon all the time, so I know what status it is. Because I'll just run through these settings. Choose custom. Now, what I'm about to show y'all is a good way to set up Internet Explorer where it's not so slow. What you would do is when you prompts, hit next. Do you want to discover websites that you might like based on websites you visit? Do not turn it on. Next. Click the one that says choose custom. Okay. This is optional. I mean, I usually just keep the search provider. Now what you want to do is click no on this one. This is one of the background services that Microsoft runs every time you start Internet Explorer, and it causes it to run slow. So now here's one of the big things I don't like is this accelerator's bullshit. What you want to do is click this button that says turn off all accelerators that are included with Internet Explorer. Click next. Do you want to use compatibility view updates? This feature's good for older websites, but a lot of older websites are now migrating to the newer HTML versions. I mean, this would probably be used if you use Wayback Machine or something like that. Internet Archives or anything like that, but not a whole lot of people use them, so I usually just click no. This is another service that runs in the background. So, and click finish, and then of course it'll open its own little page. What I just did is I just disabled all the background services that run when Windows Internet Explorer starts. Another thing I like to do is set the homepage to Google. Sometimes it'll ask you, sometimes it'll be at the bottom say make Google my homepage, and sometimes if it doesn't pop up here or you don't get the deal down here, what you'll have to do is go to the house icon, click on the down arrow, go to add or change homepage, and then it'll prompt up. Click the one that says use this web page as your only homepage, and click yes. So but now the only other thing I gotta do to this thing is run the Windows updates on it. So I'm about to check. Because I've already installed the Service Pack. Just because I installed Service Pack doesn't mean that the updates are all the updates are installed. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run these updates, and then this one's pretty much complete. Like I said, the guy that owns these, he'll put in his own product key. So probably gonna do is, this is SATA, I might be able to make a clone of it and then clone it to them other two boxes down there. So I might have to give me a SATA dock though, but oh well. I'm just gonna run these updates. And accept, and it's got to download them. So, well, guys, like I said, we'll run the updates, and then this one's pretty much done. So I'll be working on another one tomorrow, probably one of mine though. So, well, I'll see y'all guys on the next video.